The third component of executive presence is your thinking. In other words, your clarity of thought. As I mentioned before, this is not business strategy, and it's not necessarily management communications, and it's not company culture or workplace empathy. All of those things are a part of what a good leader or a good individual with executive presence will be able to exude. What I'm talking about is the ability to do that. And one of the most important aspects is your clarity of thought. Now, a thought exists for you, something that you've considered, but being able to get that idea across with clarity is of the utmost importance. Otherwise, people won't really know where you stand. And again, someone who knows where they're going and is willing to take their listeners with them. So clarity of thought requires that you be able to come up with a characterization for your point of view, for your perspective in regard to a particular topic of discussion. It is not all of the information. It is not the various components of the information or of the message you want to get across, though you will get into that. What's important is that you start with a characterization. And the most important part of that is that you have filtered that point of view literally through your perspective, and you've made that characterization personal. Again, your point of view. Now, it can include a lot of information about the company message, about the aspirations, the goals, all of those things. But come up with a short phrase, I call it a bumper sticker. This is, again, an aspect of human listening behaviors. You begin with a bumper sticker so that people have curiosity. It's a bold statement that begs the question, how, what, or why. Then you give people your reasons, your supportive reasons. And I always advise that you make it just 3 reasons. Again, there can be many more moving parts below this, but we're now tapping into human listening behaviors, clarity of thought, clarity of speech. If you create this all together, it's a hierarchy of ideas that other individuals will be able to comprehend and process. Now, they may not process all of the nuances of your message, but what they will be processing is the satisfaction of listening to you give them that information. So again, clarity of thought. In order for you to exude that you know where you're going, we need to have an idea of what the destination is. And then you take us along with you. Curiosity is piqued in the beginning. You give us a strong hierarchy of ideas, a strong framework, a roadmap. You can call it a contract in the beginning of presenting an idea. All of these things are essential to exuding executive presence. And it does not have to take the shape of a long presentation. This can be done in very short amounts of time. In other words, you can get an idea across clearly in just seconds. Sometimes that's all you need.